impossible. Our great Nigeria is very possible. For better infrastructure, for better life, yeah, my people. For better roads, yeah, for better hospitals and health, yeah. For lights today, for everything to work for us, for Nigeria. Yeah. No more hunger. Obi for better Nigeria. Obedient and useful. Obi, yeah. Obi, yeah. I'll be obedient and useful. Obi, yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, Obi, get it. Hausa man, Yoruba man, Igbo man, Middle Belt, Niger Delta. Let us come together for better Nigeria. For better life, for better health, for better road. From consumption to production.
Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all from wherever it is you're joining me from today. I remain your girl Kachi. Thank you all so much for doing this with me once again. God bless you all. Today is the 21st day of November 2022. 90 days up until the day of election come February, guys. General elections in February. 90 days. We have 90 days more. I'm so happy and super excited. I can't wait for that day. Thank you all once again, guys, for doing this with me. Before show starts, Edo Light has great as Edo Light don't open show for us today. Edo Light, now God will bless you. Chuku Goziegi. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you. Edo Light, your pocket never run dry. Okay, guys, that being said, I welcome you all to today's broadcast. As I said before, please help us to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. Liking and sharing simply means that you want our voices to be heard. You want more people to see the wonderful work we all are doing here. Big Daddy 2023. You know, see Nigeria word for here. We know they sit down for fence. And Peter Obi, now the man of the people, now the man where we don't choose say Naim we want for for Nigeria because we feel he's the best person for the job. Thank you once again, guys. Please endeavor to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. And if you've been following our show for quite some time now and you have not subscribed to what we do here, please endeavor to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you can always be notified whenever we come on air just like this. So we're here 7 days a week, every day back to back, and we're going to be introducing something very juicy very soon, guys, because we know they come to play at all. We are ready to dive in 100%. Okay, guys, that being said, I want to encourage you all to help us support us by using the $ to the right of the comment section to support what we do here. Thank you once again, people. Like and share. Use the $ to support what we do here, because coming out here every day, like I always say, a lot of financial responsibilities goes into making this a reality, to be honest, guys. So please support us by using the $ to the right on the comment section. I'm going to take time out to acknowledge all the wonderful people right there on the comment section. I can see Johnson Emmanuel right there. You're always here with us, Mr. Johnson. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I really appreciate you. The beautiful mommy diaspora, thank you so much for always doing this with us. I don't like to watch. You be family now. I hail you especially, my brother. I can see our Kalu. I have been waiting for this very time. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Awakalu, for being here with us. We can't wait to dive into the discussion we have for you guys today. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you once again. Please endeavor to like and share this broadcast. Okay, that being said, the link is already pasted right there on the comment section. All you have to do is click on the link right there, and I'll have it right here with me on screen so we all can discuss what we are talking about today, guys. Thank you once again, guys. Let me just quickly introduce our topic for today. Do not know say I like to they always talk am now. Obi for 2023, Peter Obi for president. We know they sit down for fence. We have made it very public that Peter Obi is our choice. Tinubu can't speak for 5 minutes without a written speech. Well, is that one news? Well, una kukuma know say we don already share one or two things of wetin don dey happen so far with Tinubu. We have PD, APC, we have Buhari, state again, we have broom, broom, broom. A lot has been happening, so we're going to be sharing that one with you. And it's here you can see Arewa Group disassociate themselves from Tinubu stroke Shettima. We have that to also share with you guys. Wike and Chief Bode George beats me up. Okay, that one another topic today. So as now they call them, they say today go dey very, very hot. You guys cannot afford to miss it. Tell a friend to tell somebody today about Nigeria. Watch that we are here doing what we are doing. I am not stepping down for Atiku. This is Kwan Kwasona speaking that is not stepping down for Atiku. For those who has been speculating, for those who have been saying, well, election there around the corner, all these northern people now say they be Kwankwaso don't come outside, don't talk and say you no go step down for anybody. That's what we're going to be sharing with you guys today. I also have a video for you guys of the ADC House of Rep candidate who says, though I am an ADC candidate, but my support is for Peter Obi because I believe he's the best man for the job. I'm going to be sharing that with you. And a former APC chieftain who said Nigerians will suffer if they don't vote for Peter Obi. So with all this happening, it's obvious that these people know that Peter Obi is the best man for the job. Some of them are just being clueless, they are just being selfish, they are just being greedy because of their personal interest. Okay, we're going to be sharing that with you guys. Today is going to be a very educative segment. Please endeavor to like and share. Thank you all so much, and God bless you. Good evening to you, Mr. Niger Watch. Thank you for joining us today.
Good evening, Kashi. Thank you very much. Broom, broom, broom. All right, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, every one of you right there. Thank you for joining us. We don't come again today, now 21st of November, 2022. How not day? Make somebody say hello to me for comment section. I know if I will not go anywhere today, at least I want to get at least 20 people who will say hello to me. I want to know whether people love me today. Just say hello to me. Me don't greet to Nana, so I want my person still greet me. Me. I not say Kashi. I not say the entire media. Me, I'm talking about myself. I salute to my people. I greet to now. Let me acknowledge every one of you right there. Thank you. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. The greatest mommy of our time. Thank you very much for joining us, Mommy. Thanks very much. I can see more people right there. I can see Awa Kalu right there is with us. Edola Watch. Thank you very much. And thanks for the super chat as well. My brother, thanks for your consistency. We are very, very grateful. Thank you very much, my wonderful people right there. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel is right there with us. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate every one of you. Anyagba, Emeka, Jude is with us as well. Thanks very much for joining us. Good evening to you. I can see more people is right there. Okay, people are already saying hello to me. Okay, Mr. Johnson, say hello. Hey, that's what I want them. Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson. Oh, you're asking if I'm a Barca fan. No, I'm not a Barca fan. Barcelona itself is a fashion. Apart from the football, they are fashion. So I just like their fashion side of the football. Although I like their style of football, but I'm a consecrated Arsenal fan. Yes. Yes. I can see more people telling me hello right there. Thank you, Mr. Emeka, for telling me hello. God bless you. Awakalu, thank you very much. Amaka E, I greet you. Thank you very much, my people. I don't like watch. I can see you right there. Grand. Thank you very much. You don't say hello to me with money, with dollar. See how my body they cash me like this. Broom, broom, broom. Broom, 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 broom. Buhari.
Say it again.
Hey, you see, allow me, they don't see my energy, don't grow. That's what they be. Eh? See, Grant now don't boost my energy now. The way me take the talk, analyze this OT today, now I go feel up. Thank you very much, my brother. Your pocket will never ever run dry. Thank you. I don't like words. Thank you. See, you they boost them again. Now, broom, 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 broom. Now, let me do this work today. Oh, I'm a visitor. Now, no say Monday to Thursday. I'm here as a visitor. Now, cash is show. Now, borrow. Now, she they borrow me and she not they pay me put. So borrow me come, she not they pay. So let me do my work. Make I go jeje. Thank you very much, my good people. Lucky Yamo is right there with us. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Now God, I go bless all of you now. Thank you, my good people. Please endeavor to share this broadcast. Share the broadcast and let's do this together. Yes, mother of all. Thank you, mommy. Thanks very much for the love. Always. Thank you very much, my people. Make una share. I make I look the share. My control the share. My check them. The share is not good enough at all. Now 3 share we get, my people, only 3. Let me look at the likes. Now only 4 likes we get to. We don't have enough people watching us now. Let me see where they go. Or is this my fault? Let me see. What I'm saying here. Oh, okay. Man, not vessel. They like now 11. Okay. The people where they watch the pile up. Okay, I may not refresh from here. Now, no, now 2 devices that they use. I get device one and they see me, so I get another device where they control enemies. So it get why I'm not go talk and finish. Maybe my opponent don't go there. So now 2 things they my front here. One that for my family, I they see all of you now here. Another one are to target them. How they color them, chapa. That's what they do for here. If not be so, it be as it get to. Yes, thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you right there. Make we move on. But before that, I would like us to listen to this video again. We listened to it yesterday. In fact, that video is going to be a continuous playback for us. Because the message that our brother sent is strong. Because I felt telling us say this election is between Peter Obi and INEC. And this our brother can't send this important message can come. So we'll listen to them likely every day. Make we listen. So now, Alex, good evening to you. Thanks very much for joining us. I see you right there. Lucky Yamo, thank you very much for joining us. God bless you all. Let's listen to this again.
All right, my people. On a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. For those of Naibila, I say we are on a day for this part of the world. Now time for us to go sleep. May God wake us all in peace, in one piece, and in good health. See, I want to just talk something real quick. I don't see some pictures where they fly for internet, about some underage children where INEC they register for not. INEC, when I see as I laugh, I just giggle. I dey laugh now. Maybe now go break this country come 2023. Nobody dey run for anybody. Nobody dey fear. See, I dey tell you now, see, if una rig this election, try to force one sick old man on us, on Nigerians, NSAS will be a child's play. No be joke. Una go bring all the military out of their barracks, people no go run. Because by then we will be ready to die. INEC, listen, is it not clearly stated that from 18 years and above, what is a 9-year-old child doing with PVC? 7-year-old. I even saw one. That child should not be more than the age of 9. She has been registered 3 times. On account they put their date of birth 1991, date of birth 1992. Are you people this stupid? You think we are stupid as you are stupid? You think we are all stupid? You people think we are joking? I am a Yoruba man. Don't think because the next thing they'll say is an Igbo man and an Igbo. I am a Yoruba man. I am from Abeokuta, Omo Egba Pombele Nini, Omo Abeokuta Nini, and I am telling you, 2023 is not a joke. We are sick and tired. Okay, now because you people have seen now that you can no longer divide us with religion and tribe. This is your next line of tricks. Registering underage children. 2023 na the year we go decide whether Yoruba nation agitation go return with complete fury, whether Biafra agitation go return with fury, or whether we go remain as one Nigeria. May I try force one sick old man on us, and I go no. Wetin I dey do, sir? What is all this? Underage children. But here in the south, you don't allow underage children get voters card. But in the north, you are registering them. A particular person is being registered 3 times. A child, for that matter, a child, 9 years old.
There are some candidates cannot pronounce their party name.
Enough. You want to force on us a candidate who went to Jos yesterday, 15th of November, and goofed on a man who forgot the name of his own party and was saying God bless PDP. Now that person won't force on us.
Okay.
Very shy to speaking in public about some of these things, have come out to speak about it. Let me tell you clearly. That's why I like Wiki. Wiki is real. Wiki doesn't sound like a fake Nigerian. And because Wiki has been on that road before, his advice is top notch. I think P2B knows better. He saw all this coming. And God has used Soludo to bring out the best of P2B. I am in PDP. But I have never admired a politician like I admire P2B. I have never followed somebody in the last few weeks like I'm following P2B. No one has excited me like P2B has been exciting me.
In case you are not known, a PDP man be this, so PDP man, no.
Listening to him, his responses to very, very provocative issues, his gift of the economy, his landing on all issues. Listen to me. Whether we like it or not, P2B has come to stay. P2B is truly a gift to this country. For those of us in Cross River PDP, our leader is Governor Wiki. Our leader in the South is Governor Wiki. If he decides to go the level of P2B, we are with him. We're just waiting for him to give a direction. My Senator Jaribe Agom Jaribe, my Governor Sandiono, come 2023, we all believe in the leadership of Governor Nyesom Wike. And so I want to make you understand that because I'm attracted to Wike and the new vibe is bringing, and the beauty of the fact that of all the things they've been saying about him, no one has found him guilty of anything. He's the most attacked presidential aspirant. Yet, no one has scored any positive point against him.
Not be I talk just now. They asked that man just now where they say that they call Charles. Question where they ask him the possible of Tiku giving up for Peter Obi. They answer another thing. Because they don't have anything to say. When you ask the PDP people things about Peter Obi, they will jump to APC and criticize APC. When you ask APC people question about Peter Obi, they will jump to PDP to criticize Atiku. They don't have anything to say. Everything where they go talk, they have already said it. Do you want them to be repeating themselves? They said we are 4 in number in one room pressing computer. That one don't pass. They cannot repeat that anymore. They also came up to say that Peter Obi is on social media, where the whole Nigeria shake for their eye. Now they can't say that anymore. So at this particular moment, now if you notice these people, they want to talk about Peter Obi again because they don't have anything to say. That's just it. Now this is our brother, they talk so. Let's listen further.
And the beauty of the fact that of all the things they've been saying about him, no one has found him guilty of anything. He's the most attacked presidential aspirant. Yet, no one has scored any positive point against him. He comes to you clean, with a good heart, see the way he took on Tinubu. Nicely. And he does this with so much calm and respect. Look at Dati. I got to know that Dati did not even buy the houses in the privatization. I got to know that Dati He's so selfless. See his investment in education and the one in health. How else? So for me, I can't wait for the direction to go that way so that we can now have a new Nigeria. And when you look at the video in Port Harcourt, P2B is a very, very likable Nigerian. The followership is beyond normal. The people who are following him transcend age, tribe, religion. Everybody is there. That's why I said earlier, I said, for Governor Soludo to have taken that swipe on P2B, he just exposed P2B to the world properly. Where technocrats, people who really don't talk about, who don't get involved, have come out to put their pen and say, this man got character, this man got a future, this man got personality. And so I'm glad. I'm happy with that invitation from my leader, Governor Wike. I'm happy that P2B too is humbled by that invitation and has said he will negotiate. People just want to dismiss P2B with a wave of the hand, to their detriment. The campaign for PVC by the Labour Party members is more than any other party in this country. The agitation by these people for people to have their card is more than any other party. How would you wake up in the morning and think that? Anyway, to answer your question directly, any Nigerian who undermines P2B is to his detriment. Any political party that undermines P2B is to their detriment. What has happened today in Rivers State is an eye-opener. If by any means my leader Wike decides by any means to give us that direction, then forget it. The South is gone.
That's it. Chapter closed. Now only Obaseki they go live for South. Obaseki is already alone. Now only he's working alone. Obaseki that the people fought for, who supposed to stand by the people at this particular crucial time. He betrayed us. He turns his back at us. Tell me how can this person in the name of Obaseki can ever be trusted? This is the time Obaseki is supposed to pay back. Say, these people, what did they do for me where Oshomole just came pursue me command? In fact, how do I pay them? I can't share money for them. How many people can you pay? The only way to pay them back now is to stand behind them. He failed. This is how you know wicked politicians. They don't care about you and I. They only care about themselves and care about their future. Governor Wike, according to the report reaching us now, between now to the next 48 hours, Wike, that is the 5G governors, they are about to explode everywhere. What would that explosion be? They want to declare Peter Obi the president. They want to endorse Peter Obi. Within the next 48 hours, say the information where they reach us, we know they like to break and finish until it's already out. It's already reaching us. Remember, for some of them, when they follow me for a while, no, say, some people ask me on this platform when we just started campaigning for Peter Obi. They ask me, people are saying Peter Obi doesn't have structure. Yes, Nigeria Watch. How is he going to do this? He doesn't have any governor that is in Labour Party. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have anybody in the in Senate. Whatever, blah blah blah. I responded by saying, when it gets to that time, people will start defecting to Peter Obi. What are we seeing today now, my people? I'm not a prophet, I'm not a prophet, but I can foresee. I foreseen it. Just imagine how many people now whether they speak for Peter Obi. I talk him. Not everybody will remember, but some of them must remember. I say when they get to that time, you will see governor will be defecting to Peter Obi. You see minister, you see senator, we are getting there. What are you talking about? You can't change what God has said. God don't talk him. You can't change it. For the Soludo, Soludiot and Soludo, Make una man show now one of the mansion where they circulate they go for social media. I not say many of them go to office this year, but it's better. Make a show one for here. Person where they attack person. See, all these people, they don't mean well for you and I. Don't think what they talk. All you just need to know is that choose well. Let's watch this.
This is the house. The very house that is being discussed that Charles Soludo took. You can see number 14 Dar Salam. You can see the gate. You can see the fence. This is in Wuse 2. This is the largest compound in Wuse 2.
Abuja.
You can see I am taking a drive. You cannot even walk it. This is Wuse 2. This is the property that Soludo stole from Nigerians. It is worth billions now. He used CBN money to purchase it for himself. He didn't add 1 naira. Yes. The property is still going. You can see the fence. We are still driving. The property is still going. You can see the fence. This is the back gate. The property is still going. You can see how long the property is. The building inside is massive. This is a property in Wuse 2 that belongs to CBN, but Soludo stole it. You can see where we started from. We have completely circled the compound. You can see for yourself.
Only for one person.
These people are rogues and thieves that needs to be removed from this country.
Una see, only one person. Now you get this one. The last time I went to Abuja, I did the same thing. I recorded Abasha's house. I recorded was it Obasanjo's house. I recorded Lucky Gbirejo's house. All is on Niger Wash. It took me 4 days. Every day, the whole day we were recording, following their houses. Now this man still go do for us. So this is what these are the people who are the supports. You are applying emotions to everything. Obaseki na my person. Obaseki have never lived in Edo State. Till tomorrow, Obaseki is still not living in Edo State. Obaseki live in Lagos. He have an empire in Abuja. He's just a tenant in Benin, in Edo State. Immediately he's done with his tenure. He's moving out. In fact, Governor Obaseki spent 4 days in Lagos and only come and spent a day or two in Benin. His wife doesn't live in Benin at all, forever and ever. He doesn't. She's working in Lagos. We know these things. These people don't mean well for us. None of them. Let's try something else. Anybody you know that have, how do I put it on? Anybody, any of them that you know that have ruled us before and they have stole our money. If they are advocating for anybody to hold any position, don't listen to them. Because they are the same. Yes, I understand Peter Obi have ruled us before for 8 years. I'm still waiting. Come and tell me, waiting Peter Obi thief for 8 years as Anambra governor. Tell us. I don't
bad. They say he save money, he invest money. So I don't understand what Nigerians actually want. Anyways, guys, that will be the video I'm going to be sharing with you, and also the article I said let me bring to you all to show you that these guys, they know what they do, but they just want Nigerians to keep suffering. Thank you once again, guys. Endeavor to like and share the broadcast, and do not forget to support us by using the $ to the right on the comment section. In case you're having difficulties doing that, I'm going to be pasting the direct transfer account pretty soon on the screen so you can make a direct transfer if you're having difficulties using the dollar sign. Thank you, everybody. I see the finest of all right there. Thank you for joining. I welcome you to today's broadcast. Faith Unlimited, thank you for joining. George Blueshell, I see you right there. Or Eromosele Odalo, thank you so much for joining. Rainbow Water, Osaibo Volkongai, good evening to you, sir. Mr. Favor, Rita Adams, Unstoppable right there. Thank you for joining. Oh, my yes, Connor, thanks for joining. Jeku Obedience, Divine Cross, I see you all. The beautiful Mommy Diaspora is also right here. Thank you guys so much for taking time out to do this. Michael Okere, I see you. Thank you very much, guys. Let's do this.
All
Okay,
right.
the first person
1
we have
minute.
here.
Let
Okay,
me quickly.
Niger Watch.
Madam Rita, the intro music have been posted on Niger Watch group, so anybody that is on the group right there cannot share. That is our own version. This version that you are watching, we are the only one that have this version. We recreated the music again and recreated the images there. Thank you. All right, let's talk to the first person here.
All right, the first person here is Mr. I. Mr. I, good evening to you. Thank you for joining. Please, you have 5 minutes to make a contribution. Thank you. Mr. I, can you there, please?
Okay, Mr. Ike is not available. He's not even there. He's not there.
Okay, let's move straight to the next person. That will be Prince Collins. Guys, do not forget that the link is already pasted on the comment section. Just in case you want to join the discussion, click on the link and I'll have it right here with me on screen. Prince Collins, please, go ahead.
Yeah, I greet you all, my panelists. I greet you, Niger Watch family.
I greet you.
Worldwide.
Sir. Thanks for joining us.
Greet everybody. Edige, I greet you for your tenacity and your courage.
Thank you, boss.
Shall be well with you. Shall be well with all Niger Watch viewers and Niger Watch all over the world.
Amen.
We shall continue to grow from strength to strength. When we were predicting all these things, I had you saying something that I really want to reflect to. When we were predicting all these things about a year ago, before this present election started, even before the nomination and all that, when we predicted the person that is going to be sellable among us, people were thinking that it was a joke. A lot of us that were here in this platform on Friday, where we used to have Friday
debate.
Many of them are not here again now. It's very painful that they were. A lot of them were pretending at that time to be what they're not.
God bless you.
It is here that it is now that you actually know those that are actually, wanting to face reality to make sure that Nigeria change. And a lot of them were just pretending at that time, because if they were not pretending, this place would have been the opportunity. I mean, this time would have been the opportunity, and this place would have been a place where they will come out.
Many of them are supporting Tinubu.
Yeah, I know.
I could not understand it. Many of them are Tinubu.
It's really disheartening, my brother. It's really disappointing that people live in pretense, and that is a typical Nigerian for you. They pretend to be what they are not, but once it comes to putting something in their pocket, they change overnight. That's a typical Nigerian. They always betray their brothers. We are not our brother's keeper in any way. It's only few of us that are trying to learn from.
I'm so happy you talk about this today. Trust me, I'm so happy, because it's not my duty to talk about it. But I'm happy that someone is talking about it.
Yeah, it pays me. It pays me most time when at times when I want to come in. I'm very glad most time. I'm always watching, even all the program, the newspaper review, the other hour on see by 12, 1 o'clock. I always follow up. It's just that I've not got time to actually be. In fact, I don't want to be coming all the time, because I'm happy that we have a lot of people that are actually coming as panelists. What God has made, nobody can stop it. That is what I've seen. At times when I just try to come in, the place is full. I'll just be glad in my heart. I'll be glad in my heart, because people are responding. People that really want to know the truth, people that want Nigeria to change, are busy coming to say what they need to say and what the people want to hear.
And the biggest pain, sir, pain of all is that these same people live in abroad. They are supporting Tinubu from abroad. It doesn't make no sense.
And they are the people that are enjoying at the amenities of Europe, people that are enjoying true democracy. I don't know how their conscience How those kind of people live with their conscience? True to God. I don't know. My conscience cannot forgive me for me to do the wrong thing when I'm enjoying the right thing. My conscience can never forgive me, and that is what it takes to be a human being. Because if I tell you my history from home, you'll be surprised. The bros you were mentioning the other time, Samire Ige, that was a Senate, that was a Senate during Lucky Gunedion time. We were the front runner of his campaigns at that time. Zambi, when he was coming, when it comes to campaign, he would say kada kada. Then Obamudia was still alive. We go to campaign all over the public places. But when I saw things, the way things were going, even Honorable Sage, Samson Sage, that went to House of Reps and all that, I was with all of them. This present guy that is supposed to be in the House of Assembly that didn't go, this barrister, what do you call it? What was his name? I don't want to waste time with his name now. That this guy did swear in one of the House of Assembly member that did swear that became a commissioner during this guy Oshomole's regime. What's his name? Okay. Maybe if I remember, I'll be able to. Let me not waste time with that now. A lot of them we were in it, but whenever I come to Europe, when I see the facilities I'm enjoying, my conscience will just be pricking me, telling me, how can you play this kind of politics where you know what the positive things are? So when I go down, anytime we are campaigning, it makes my heart boils. I used to go home straight. Normally, by this kind of time when there's election, I'll just go home and spend 9 months, 8 months. I'll just be with them. They go to bushes. When I see the way they are ringing election from bush to bush, only on local government or model of them, they go to bush and everywhere ring election in all those bushes. That's what they do. And I was just saying, this thing will not work. There's no need following these people. It's better I just face the reality of life so that my conscience will leave me alone. That was how we started looking for areas, how we can see how this can work. So let us not digress too much. As a matter of fact, it's a very painful thing that people still continue to support, especially those that are in diaspora. If they continue supporting bad things, I don't know how their conscience would not prick them. How would they will sleep and wake up the next day confidently and still believe in that country? From what diasporas are spending to Nigeria every month, the money that the diaspora people would have used for themselves, they spend it for people in Nigeria to survive them. And the cause of this problem are these politicians. So they cannot even speak about it, talk about it. Look at Obi today. People just look at Obi. If you look at Obi is not the most handsome person among all these aspirants. He's not the most educated person, as a matter of fact. But his personality, his dignity, his capacity, his tenacity, his resilience, his dignity, his past record is what is carrying him along. Not even the party. You know, because Nigeria, they really want to see good things happen. They want to see this change. It's a must. That is why I'm very, very happy that the masses are coming. This election is against INEC and the masses, not even Obi. You know, my prayer every day is for a person like Kwankwaso, as reasonable as he is, as a gentleman as he is, God should touch his heart and come and join Obi. Once that is done, oh God, it's going to be a landslide, because these people need to be disgraced. They need to be disgraced because they've done too much evil. They've done too much evil. Okay, I was actually talking about Barrister Washington. You know, so as a matter of fact, if we look at the way things are going, let me analyze certain things I just had not quite long. Do you know that these people, when they contest governor, when they become governor, they get all the benefits, salary, assistance, subvention and everything. When they finish as governor after 8 years, they will remain the same salary remain being paid to them on monthly basis. That's what I've confirmed. They still receive the same amount of what they were paying them as governor, and they give them 5 cars in every 3 or 5 years to this governor, new ones, and they give them 8 security every year. From this Nigeria that we are saying is poor, and these people will still go again. They go and contest Senate. They spend billions for them. They give them maintenance allowance, security allowance, even after they have left as governor. They will still go to Abuja and sit down there as senators. What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? What are they using all this money for? What kind of conscience does a black man have? And these people, they will travel abroad, open account here, and put the money here. Then these white people will be using this same money to finance their own economy and boom it. They'll just leave the money there if they don't have anywhere to bury it. Then once these white people see that they are criminals, they will just harass them and they will forfeit this money. What kind of ignorance is that? Why is it that we have not learned? We have refused to learn, God. The thing is very painful that we have refused to learn from the good things of life. But when they want to look at what is happening right now, the climate change that is going on. Do you know that the third world country, the Africans, will suffer the climate change right now? And the climate change that we are suffering right now, it is this Western world and Americans that have enjoyed the pleasure of this climate change. They exploited the natural resources of our land. They exploited it. They converted it. They transformed it and used it to innovate their nation. They started enjoying the fruitfulness of life, while we Africans, we are living in perpetual subjugation and servitude. At the end of the day, the excrete that is coming out from innovations and technology is coming back to tell on us. Right now, we are suffering the climate change that we don't even know how it all came about. Industrial pollution is from the majority, 80% of industrial pollution is from the Western world. We have refused to learn all this. We still steal all this money and take it back to these people. We steal all this money and take it back to these people. Look at me, I don't know why people will still sit down and still be campaigning or stand up and campaign for people like Atiku and Tinubu with what Obi has done so far, with the kind of speech he has made so far, with the kind of political rally he has done so far, with the kind of movement. In fact, he has presented himself enough for people to know that he's the right person that can carry Nigeria. But because of fraud, people have refused to listen to him. It's really, really terrible. It's really, really terrible. And I'm happy to see what is happening right now. And God is going to disgrace them gradually. The way they are going now, I'm seeing the disgrace gradually is coming. People are making silly mistakes. I said it the other time. When God wants to punish a strong man, he makes silly mistakes. That's what is happening to them right now. And that will continue to happen to them. Let me quickly cut it short so that somebody else can come in. God bless you all, and I wish you all well, just what I wish myself as well.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Collins, for your wonderful submission right there, Prince Collins. Okay, let's move straight to the next person we have here. But guys, do not forget that the link is pasted right there on the comment section. If you want to join us, please click on it and join us. I can see Mr. Ike is ready. Mr. Ike, are you ready for us now, please?
Yes, I'm ready for you. God bless you.
God bless you too, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Yes, I step away for a few minutes for things. Okay, but I'm back.
Okay.
Let me start from the picture, the video about Soludo's house in Abuja. I want to say that I want to assure Nigerians that Soludo is going to be a one-time governor in Anambra State, because he has decided to dig his own grave, so he's going to fall into it. So that is it about Soludo, he has decided to bury himself alive for trying to touch a man anointed by God. So this is the consequences and the price he has to pay as a one-time governor, And on the honorable gentleman from PDP, I want to let you know that I was in the platform the day me and CM, we were in the same platform with the honorable gentleman when we tried to give him reasons why he should join Labour Party or support Peter. I think it has been on 4 occasions that we have spoken to the honorable gentleman, because he is the campaign manager of one of the senatorial candidates of PDP in Cross River State. But every time he speaks well of Mr. Peter Obi. And after the visit of Peter Obi to River State, he was convinced that it's no more the issue of party, but the issue of competence and credibility, who can be able to bring Nigeria out of this wood. So he's an honorable gentleman, and I think people like him, we spoke at length, he has a lot of people like him in Cross River State and the South South that want to make the right decision and they want to make the right call. And I think the visit of Peter Obi to River State assured them more. 90% assurance now that if they decide to vote for Peter Obi, that it is a right choice and the right decision. So I am convinced that soonest he would declare openly and publicly that he's now with the Labour Party. You know, so that is that. On the issue of Nigeria, we are about 133 million in poverty, and you see people are clamoring for APC and PDP. People still want to vote for PDP and APC. So it's to tell you that they have enshrined poverty in Nigerian constitution. They have enshrined poverty as an instrument and as a weapon that they want to use, they have used for all these years to hold Nigerians into captivity. But I think that Nigerians themselves, who have been part of the 133 million people, I think this opportunity is the opportunity to make the right choice, to say no to poverty, and to say no that I will not be counted among the people who are in that 133 million. You know, it is sad, it is painful that when you still see all this report, all these indices that is coming out from the government of Nigeria, and when you see what is happening in Nigeria, that you still see people who are ready to go and queue up, campaign for these people, talk about these people. All these people who go to TV stations and what the platforms and the rest of them, they have nothing, they cannot defend anything. It is only when you ask them about their program, they switch over to PDP. When you ask a PDP man about the program, he switch over to APC. This is what we have been hearing, even in their campaign. Look at what happened in Delta State. Can any of you who watched the campaign tell me that there was a single program that APC had that they talked about in Delta State? They were just talking about individuals. They were talking about Okowa. Okowa was the stage of the campaign, and people are sharing, and people are shouting, and people are clapping their hands. So this is Nigeria for you. So listen, sometimes it is even very hard to discuss because I cannot understand the kind of mindset that most Nigerians have decided to have, or if they have decided to accept poverty as part of their life. I could not understand that. When you are going for a campaign, you want to be a leader of a nation, and there is nothing you can present to the people that have come. It's only about PDP and APC talking over each other. So I think that I am still believing and praying that Nigerians could be able to change their mind. Nigerians could be able to make a decision for themselves to know that the time has come that we say no to poverty. About the people of the northern, the people who say that they have decided to withdraw the endorsement to Bola Tinubu and the rest of them. You know, let's keep our hands crossed. But on Kwankwaso, let me tell you, politicians say dainty things. Politicians say crazy things. We are living witnesses of what politicians say and what they do at the last minute. After all, if the politicians don't say crazy things, Tambua or Wike would have not been in the position he is today. It is the same politicians who said, no, when they say something, I stand on what I said. So Kwankwaso can say, yes, at this time it is impossible for him to step down for Atiku. But never you trust politicians, because what they say today is not what they're going to say tomorrow. So, but I cross my hand. I wish he does not step down so that we can be able to fight for the votes in Kano State and every other place together. But he never can say never in politics. So Kwankwaso's statement, I did not take it with a lot of confidence because he's a politician. And I think that the politics he has played, I cannot trust him that he will not do that. But who knows? So for him, I'm not going to put a lot of mind into what he said, you know. About the meeting of the PDP governors in Bode George House in Lagos State yesterday. I'm happy that they were able to meet, even though they did not reach a final conclusion. But we know where they are. We know where they are heading to. We know where they are clamoring to, and we will continue to pray and believe that at the end of the day, that thing that all of them has in their heart, it will be done. That is by supporting Peter Obi in the presidential election. And also yesterday, I acknowledged the governor of Oyo State, who decided to give us Adamasingba Stadium for our campaign on Wednesday. I am appreciative of that, and I am happy to see that he's able to do that. So we are moving forward. You know, the wind, God is with us, and the people is with us, and we cannot relent on our effort. It is not over until it is over. You know, so I yield the floor for now.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Ike. Thank you so much for your wonderful submission right there. Guys, please endeavor to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. I can see we have more people joining us. D.A. Sadalo, I see you right there. Onka Ebuka Collins. Ebuka, good evening to you. Thanks for joining. I can see Eno, African Queen, right there. Thank you so much for joining us today. We need to do this together. Like I keep saying, I cannot do it alone. Mr. Nigel cannot do it alone. You cannot do it alone. We need to all come together and do this. And like I said before, we need to, in fact, invent an hashtag Occupy INEC office, because I don't understand what INEC they're trying to do. I don't know if they're trying to play a smart one or not or something. We need, because people need to get their PVCs in order for them to vote. So I do not know what INEC is doing. But thank you all so much, and God bless you all for your continuous love and support to Niger Watch. Do not forget to support us by using the $ to the right on the comment section. And please like and share the broadcast. Liking and sharing simply means that you want our messages to keep spreading like wildfire. You want more people to know the good work we are doing here. So please, guys, help us to like and share. It's free. You don't have to pay to do that. Thank you once again, Innocent Oka. I see you right there. Thank you for joining. I welcome you all to today's broadcast. God bless you all for taking time out to do this. Let's move straight to the next person we have here, and that will be Oh My Yes Corner. Oh My Yes Corner, good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hey, greetings, Kachi, aka Tomato Juice. How body now? Mr. Elvis, greetings specially. Mr. Elvis, I have a question for you.
Good evening, Madam Oye. Talk to me. I did here.
Thank you very much for starting the videos. Very funny today. I was laughing all the way. Thanks for your energy, especially that you bring on. You know, I really appreciate you doing this consistently on a daily basis. I can only imagine it's not easy. So my question to you is, would you consider running for governor of Edo State?
No.
Seriously?
I don't know what the future holds, but I don't have any interest as for now.
As of today, okay.
Yes.
I think you should consider.
I'll beg you not to even go there now, please.
Yes. Better.
I understand, but however, we never, like you said, you never know what the future holds, but keep it at the back of your mind, because our country needs saving, our state especially needs saving. At least we know you, you know, and we've seen your handwork here, and we can attest to it, you know. So
thank you very much.
I'm just putting it out there in space, you know. The creator has heard me, so we'll see about that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We really appreciate that. We appreciate it. We appreciate that.
Who was that? Somebody says, okay. So anyway, I don't know, man, guys. The biggest thing on my mind right now is, and Kachi just took the word right out of my mouth, to be honest, INEC. We need to come up with very strategic ways to deal with INEC's issue. Since we don't have people inside there that are capable, we can't trust them enough to do the right thing. We need to come up with ideas. I support the hashtag Occupy INEC. If we can do that on all social media platforms, because it is so obvious that Peter Obi is going to win with a landslide. We cannot allow these people cheat us out of what is ours rightfully. We can't. We cannot sleep like we have been sleeping before. We cannot allow it. We can't even give them the tiniest space. We can't allow it. We need to think about it. We need to strategically deal with this INEC situation, because the thing heavy for my mind. Why these people go intentionally, they register young 4-year-old, 5-year-old babies even. It's very frustrating, because it's almost like we're taking one step forward and these people are trying to pull us backwards. Although we're not
it's
giving
their
up.
new way of ringing. That's your new plan of ringing it.
Exactly. We need to, if na hashtag, let's do hashtag. Let's give them sleepless nights on social media and on ground. Let them know that we are serious. Although I saw a video where I think it was Patutomi that led it, or one of, I think the Labour Party chairman or so, one of them. I think I saw one of them in that video. You know, we need more of that in all the states in Nigeria. We cannot afford to give these people space. We can't, because we see what they're trying to do. They're trying to impose a man that should be in old people's home, playing with his grandchildren. They're trying to impose him. They are desperately trying to impose him on us. Are we going to fold our hand and watch that happen? And we know their plan. We know it is not Tinubu, it is not Agbado that will be running the show. It will be Boko Haramists that will be running the show. Do you guys know what's going on in Iran? In Iran, right, that they have taken over everywhere. Every night, they are just assassinating people left, right, and center, because it has become an Islamic state, and they are trying to impose their laws on people. We don't even know what we are playing with. These people are
I
not
tell you, my
simple.
sister, the thing is making me sick. I'm telling you, we don't even know. That is just,
We
it's just
don't
making me
know
sick.
what we are playing with. It be like say we dey dance around. We carry fire, for body. We dey pet am like saying a puppy. These people mean they do not have any iota of good intentions for us as a people. They don't see everything that we're saying is entering one ear and leaving the other one. If we believe and we know and we see that INEC is the issue, we need to lay it on INEC like never before. Let the pressure be so much that the people that are working there will be saying, we can't, even if they are paying them, because we got to get it right. Unless we want to see our nation just disappear from the map. These people are not joking. They are coming. They already know what they want to come and do in that country. And they are, look, if we talk about, I want to digress a little bit. We talk about slavery here. The people that sold their brothers and sisters, they're still within us. I hope you know that. The people that never wanted slavery to end, they still are within us. They have ancestors. They have descendants that are still in that country. They don't care about you. They don't care. I've met people in Nigeria where they say, most of them were not born in Nigeria, but if you see the disdain, the way they talk about Nigeria, they don't want anything to do with Nigeria. As far as they are concerned, they even say they were in the position to be colonialists. So I'm talking about Nigerians now that were born abroad, that they will colonize everybody because none of the Nigerians have sense. I'm telling you, these people were living with enemies. We don't even know. It's not everybody that looks like you that is your brother. If we do not get rid of the evil in that land, if we fold our hand and continue to allow these people take advantage of us, we are in trouble. We should forget that we have a country called Nigeria. And I wonder why people are still giving birth. I'm sorry, no pun intended. Why are women hell-bent on still getting married and having children? This is not the time to be doing that. If you want to get married, make sure you wait till next year. You don't want to give birth to innocent children that will come and suffer. Because people are suffering right now. Even the rich are suffering. They can't even stay in Nigeria anymore. They are all traveling out and driving in their yachts. We need to get sense. We are our own biggest problem. One brother is trying to come up, another is trying to pull him down. When are we going to stop this? We need to come together as a people and push this evil back into the hole where it came from. We have evil running rampant in Nigeria. The news coming out from Nigeria is the most depressing. We cannot fold our hands. These people have no good intentions for us. They want to force Agbado on you and I. They are not giving up. Sister Rita said here, and I will keep re-echoing it. We need to find people that tech people, for crying out loud. Where are you guys? I know you guys are here, but please come out. We need your resources. We need your skill. We cannot afford to lose this election. They are all dancing around. They know what they are planning. The evil that they are planning is present. They're showing it to you. They are telling you. $1 is almost 1,000 naira right now. People can barely afford to eat. Christmas is coming. People cannot even buy food anymore. Imagine the people that don't have. I was listening to the news. They said over 133 million Nigerians living under poverty. Please, if that does not break your heart, I don't know what will. We have just filled the positions, the leadership positions in Nigeria with wicked people, deviously wicked, that do not give a hoot about you or anybody. They don't care. They have seared their souls. They dine with the devil. We cannot use soft gloves on these people. Now heavy Muhammad Ali punches, knockout back to back. I'm telling you people. We can. Chibi, you just showed us a video of Soludo, for crying out loud. Why would a man, how many bedroom in one sleep? How many for that land? I feel guarantee you never walk around complete. He doesn't even stay in the Abuja. How you don't live in Abuja? You are not from Abuja. Why would you have such a place that is you built with? It was not your money; it's the resources of the people. And these people are still walking and strutting up and down as if everything is okay. And then you go to Nigeria and they lord it over you. They want your children to be slaves to their own children. Are we going to fold our hands and watch that happen? We need INEC. Now concern me this morning. INEC. We must show all our force. We must come down heavily on INEC. Whatever media, whatever social media platform you have, be hashtagging fire on INEC. Left, right, and center. Because we know say this election, those candidates they not fit count the number of people who will vote for them on their fingertips. They can't. Apart from them and their family members, we all know, you and I know, Peter Obi has got it. He has already won with a landslide. Tinubu that was sleeping at an engagement, they sleep. Hey, now that kind of person want me go represent you for global matters. Now that kind of person want me go UN. How you want to even talk for the UN? So if they not put something for an ear, no go. Even if you even know what to talk after they talk and put for an ear. Is that who you want to represent you Nigerians? I ask, for those of you Agbadorians, your Agbado minions that are running up and down, if that's what you want for you and your family, it's okay. Stay in one corner. Don't come and disturb us. This is disturbing, and everybody's waking up. I know that the creator is behind Peter Obi. Matter of fact, he's inside Peter Obi. He's the one running this election. Peter Obi is just a flesh that we see. That's just a fact. The creator of all the universe is inside Peter Obi. Okay? So we are just, because we're organically, intricately connected to the source. Those of us that know him, we are intricately connected to the God of all things. That is why we're all tuned into this. So this is why anybody that comes against Peter Obi will receive woto in the heaviest way. No pun intended. Because you cannot touch. You remember they say, the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Now the likes of Peter Obi not be your pastor for your church. Because there are people walking the streets that are more connected to the source than the pastor that you are going to go and sit in his church every day. You can't take anybody for granted because you don't know what they carry. The person that scripture refers to, people like Peter Obi. You touch him quickly like this, just by mistake, do like this. See Soludo, since he miss Yan, his whole political career don't crash. He crashed like a helicopter when it crash enter rock. He can never resurrect. And we need to have this attitude going forward. We need any leader, local government, administrative, House of Rep. I have to deviate and say, I appreciate that young lady that has come out to run for House of Reps. We need more people like her. We need to support people like her. If we know her, we need to call her an interview and find out what it is. Because I think she's an Edo girl. Her name is Juliet Ihayere. I remember seeing that interview this morning, early this morning. We need to ask her, which House of Rep you they run for? What do you have to offer the people? Those are young people we need to appreciate and bring into the fold. You know? So I personally think Arewa Group I'm not shocked that they are disassociating themselves. Now only who just carry evil, swallow, blind, decide say he want blind, he want deaf. Now he not go disassociate himself from Agbado and Boko Haramists. Not only them, we forget so easily. Boko Haram is when come out, they tell now what he go do to Igbo people. For video, the man get the audacity to come out with a full chest. They parade them as VP. Hey God, Nigerians, we can't. They no person, no drag her, enter inside house, give her bull, they flog her till he's out of breath. Say, where you want it wrong? Which election? Even if they choose you, we not choose you. We need to get our acts together. These people are not joking. They are warming up. They make noise for social media. They are busy paying their boys, technical boys. They know what to do. I post something. We go see all these small children. And not be with a shout now. They are doing quiet things behind. We cannot sleep. We cannot rest. We have to save that country. If we want to continue to go back to our ancestral homes, we have to save that country. Obaseki needs to be dragged. People, they say, what do? You march, educate your people back home. You march to that government. Not be people put them for there. We don't even know the power we have as citizens. It pains me that we don't know. You march and bring down that government house. Who is he? Who he be? How many want key? He no go die. How can somebody who does not live in the same state as you be governing you from Lagos? How dare he? Who the hell does he think he is? Who the hell does he think he is? That arrogant S of a B. Are you kidding me? We take all kinds of rubbish in that country. Who is he? Is he more educated than the least educated in Nigeria? Now by book, no common sense, zero wisdom, no care, no empathy, no sympathy for the people. Those are the kind of people we are voting in, and we are folding our hands and watching these people run us down. We can't allow it, people. We need to see, if you don't get courage, go buy them from market. We need to get our country back in the right direction. We need to get the right people in positions of power. We need to be interested in every detail in our countries and in our states. You can't. I personally am very appreciative of Wike. I love what Wike is doing. Wike, this is his moment to shine. If Wike was running for presidency, I'm sorry, I would be on Wike's side. Because I'm in the woto violence division nowadays. speaking out and wotowotorism. Now go they give people. I go join Wiki. I'm serious. Because that man is doing immense damage. And I want him to continue. But Peter Obi, the creator, now they see for Peter Obi, I see the source of all things inside that man. I don't see the person. So anybody that cannot see that, too bad. Go and check yourself. It's just that simple. If you can only support evil back to back, evil never do you. You are in the obodo where you are enjoying all the good and fine things of life, but you are preaching for people to vote in the same monsters. It will not bear for you, as they say. It will not bear. What are we doing? And yeah, Kwankwaso should not step down for Atiku. I'm in support. Do not step. Who it be? Kwankwaso should be more popular than Atiku. Even though I no support Kwankwaso, but he should be more popular. Let him stay there and divide the northern votes in 3 ways. Let him collect his own. Atiku collect. Now only 2 people go vote for Atiku for north. And in people, maybe, perhaps, I don't know. You don't use money buy most of them. Kwankwaso remain there. Have the I die there mentality. Remain there. Let the vote be divided. Unless you join Peter Obi, then hey, fine. All well and good. But man, we gotta get it together. We are playing with fire. We are playing fire inside our house with a pattern. Instead, maybe they use water quencher. These people don't mean well for you. Women, boka, now I go they wear. Now go cover and say, you cannot have it will be dictatorial. It will be a repressive time if Nigeria will ever survive it. We must push back, and the time is now. Nobody should come out and say, we don't know what to do. Yes, you do. You galvanize your people. You educate your people. You show up in that government house and bring it down. You pull the man out and say, we don't want you. Clap on top of his head, chase him with their broom and their umbrella. Come on for there. And I yield for now.
Thank you so much, Omo. Yeah, Omo, you don't really talk today. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission of yours. Really do appreciate you on this platform. Thank you. I also want to say a very big thank you to Bitcoin, aka Mr. Passat. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you for your continuous support to Ninja Watch. God bless you. Now we'll move straight to the next person we have here for today, and that will be Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins, good evening to you. Thank you for joining. Please talk to us.
Good evening, my sister Kachi. Good evening to my fellow Nigerians, and good evening to the people in the panel. I want to thank the last speaker. I think she said everything that is in my mind, because when you speak too much, I think people will start questioning you the reason why you speak too much, or why you are angry, or when you speak against a politician, some people will say you are against that politician or something like that. I don't know. It's the problem we have in Nigeria is that we are attached to our politicians. And when we are attached to our politicians, it makes us, when we see something that we're supposed to call out, we won't call it out because we kind of attached to our politicians. That makes us that we don't call our politicians out. We don't judge them when they fail, when they did something that is not okay. We swallow it because we are attached to them. We like them. We worship them. So that makes us, we don't question our politicians. So when you question a politician, it becomes as if it's a calamity or it's a taboo. But that is our right as a citizen. You have a right to question your leader. When you find out your leader is not doing well, you have every right to question your leader. At least you questioning your leader will make them, will call their attention. Then they will now look back. So what am I doing wrong that these people are still, questioning me? But if you are not questioning them, they will feel free that everything is okay. They won't be able to do anything. Like Peter Obi now. Even I always encourage people, as we are talking about Peter Obi, trying to make Peter Obi to come to power, we shouldn't stop here. Even when Peter Obi assumes power, which we all know that he's going to win, we should keep putting pressure on Peter Obi. We should keep reminding Peter Obi, this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you promised us. Because if we relax, okay, finally Peter Obi has become president, everybody went their home and relaxed. Nigeria will keep, things will stay like this. Nothing is going to move forward. But when you come out, keep questioning people, keep reminding people, asking them questions, trust me, they will sit up. But if you are not questioning them, nobody's going to sit up. Remember when people voted for Buhari because everybody wanted change. Once they get that Buhari in, they went to their home and sleep. Then everything, Buhari can do whatever please him. Nobody questioning Buhari. Nobody talks. Even people that you call about, people that think they are going to be opposition to Buhari, they are not even acting like an opposition. Everybody went and relaxed. PDP went and relaxed. Whatever Buhari did, PDP will say yes. Whatever Buhari did, APC will say yes. That is how Nigeria are being run. So the same thing that I'm also calling now, if P2B happen to be in power, we should keep, we shouldn't stop this fight maybe because of P2B and one election that we should go house and sleep and everything is okay. No, we shouldn't limit our expectation. We have to, everybody, for me, I have where I set my target. So if I don't meet my target in every month or every, I get annoyed to myself. So I have a target, I have expectation to myself. So the way I have expectation, same I want Nigeria to do well. So if Nigeria is not doing well, I won't be happy for myself because if Nigeria is working very well, maybe things will be working well for me. But if the system is not moving, things will not be moving well. You see people struggling in different ways. When people struggle, it affects everybody. If any part of the government is struggling, it is going to affect every citizen. That is why we keep yelling, we keep calling people. Like somebody, like the last speaker said, yeah, she's surprised seeing people supporting Tinubu. Yeah, it's not a surprise thing. For me, it's not a surprise thing because the same people, that's why I say problem we have to ourselves is we Nigeria. We are the problem to ourselves because somebody is in Nigeria, witness everything that happened in Nigeria for the past 7 years. Somebody is in Nigeria. I'm not talking about people in diaspora. Let me just put the one corner. I'm talking about somebody who is in Nigeria. That person have passed a lot of things, killings, inflation, even everything that is happening in Nigeria. But that the same person is coming and talking about Tinubu. That shows you the level as in how Nigeria need to be rebranded, as in they need to be, as in, I don't know the kind of language for me to use. Somebody who is in Nigeria, I'm talking about people in Nigeria who witness everything that APC have caused people in Nigeria these past 7 years. Things change radically, and nobody, people still coming out to vote for this the same APC. People can still even collect money or even still come out to still call about them. If it's a country that is functioning well, they only judge the leaders what they achieve during the work they do to the place. That is what people judge their leaders. But in Nigeria, we don't judge leaders like that. Once a leader do something, every one of us will start praising that leader because somebody did something. They will forget to say the right thing. Look at Tinubu. How can somebody with right sense can come out and vote Tinubu, or somebody with right sense can come out even and campaign for Tinubu? Then you cram it all. People in diaspora, somebody who called himself that I left Nigeria, you can count how many countries that you crossed before getting to your destination. Then you now can stay that place and start campaigning for Tinubu. For me, you're a disappointment to your family and you're a disgrace to your community. Because the reason your people send it out for you to go and learn so that when you learn, them be happy, at least you can come back and teach them. Or you coming back, them bringing something that is not even qualified for you, for somebody like you. That is a disgrace, a pure disgrace. So for me, when things are happening in Nigeria, I think the situation we find ourselves, I think we Nigeria citizens caused this problem that we find ourselves because we fail to speak up. Look what happened today. If you are watching the World Cup today, Iran is playing their ball today. Nobody sing their national anthem. They display it in the whole world to show you how angry they are, what is happening in the country. Then display it in the whole world today. The national anthem, nobody sang the national anthem. But trust me, I remember 2018 when Nigeria was playing World Cup. People in Benue, 200 people were murdered in Benue. And that the same day, Nigeria were playing Argentina. Nigeria players couldn't even show a sign that something happened in Nigeria. 200 people that were murdered in Benue. That was the day I canceled everything about Nigeria football. If I'm in anywhere you call me that Nigeria is playing football, I will turn it off. That day, that was the day I cancel anything that concerns me. Even in England, if a single fan will die, they will put a sign that will show that they lost somebody. We lost 200 people. 200 people in Benue, Nigeria people couldn't even show a remorse. When I mean a remorse, show the world that look at these people will ask, why is the Nigeria wearing armband? That alone will make people to find out what is happening in Nigeria. Nigeria players couldn't even show that sign. That alone makes me everything about Nigeria football is not my. I don't care. And thank God they are not doing well, because how can they do well when the spirit of those people will not allow them to do well? The spirit of people they kill will not allow them to do well. That alone, that day, no, and thank God they lost that match that day. That shows you the country we find ourselves, because we don't show remorse, we don't care. We, the citizens, don't care when things happen to us. We don't even show any remorse. We don't even care. So that is why when P2B come out, when people start supporting, because P2B have to go a long way for him to even to come to reset Nigeria mind again, for people like me to start believing in Nigeria, because that was the day I lost my friend, whatever concern Nigeria. So P2B to make me to begin to, to begin to think about Nigeria again, that's a very big work. That's when I mean a big war, because when you look at what is happening, look at what is happening in Nigeria. If you're looking at the situation, you that is outside, you'll be having that kind of picture. And the people in Nigeria are the one and they saw everything that is happening. They will keep trying to vote this same leader, the same leader that put them in that situation. In Nigeria, they praise it. Once you're a criminal, they will celebrate you. They can give you a title, they can give you whatever that please you. Nigeria celebrate failure. We celebrate failure more than any other. I have seen people on this planet. The most people that celebrate failure is Nigeria, because if you don't celebrate failure, how can somebody bring out Tinubu and expect Nigeria to vote Tinubu? How can somebody in Nigeria, people voted for Tinubu, people voted for Tinubu for primary? That shows you how wicked people can be. Look at that. How can you bring Tinubu to come and rule Nigeria? We're not talking about how can you even bring Tinubu to represent Nigeria outside the world. Imagine when they're having a United Nations meeting, or they're having an ECOWAS. How can you bring Tinubu to represent Nigeria? That shows you how wicked we are to ourselves. Because for somebody to elect Tinubu, that shows you how wicked people are to their own citizens. Bringing Tinubu will come into election. When they come out, you don't expect them to say something. They couldn't even say so. They will leave the matter and begin to talk about personal issue, begin to fire shot, begin to issue, as if they are doing a rap game. Are we doing a rap game here? Are we in a hip hop world? We are the reason we elect you, for you to at least tell us how we are going to solve the problem in Nigeria. And that is why we find ourselves to the APC are still blaming PDP. The reason why we voted for APC, people that voted for them, thank God, God bear me witness. I was crying for people, don't vote for APC, don't vote for APC. They went and voted for APC. The same people that vote, the reason they voted for APC is because they find out that PDP is not doing well. And that is why they voted for APC. And APC, the reason why you come into power, because you said you are going to fix Nigeria. For 7 years, APC are still holding PDP. They can't even embrace their own failure. They are still holding PDP for their own failure. Imagine when P2B becomes a president, P2B will be telling me that the reason why he couldn't perform because of APC. Crap. How can you tell me that rubbish? You can't tell me that rubbish, because the reason why you are fighting for that is because you told me that you are going to fix this country, because you have the solution, and that is why I elected you. So if P2B come 2023 or 2024, begin to tell me I cannot do anything because of the failure, what PDP and APC have caused, that day, I will disown him. Trust me. So the whole thing that is happening in Nigeria, you kind of like the last week I said, we are the evil to ourselves. We are problem to ourselves. That's why I don't blame it. When they come here and talking about Western people, I always tell you that Western people are not our problem. Even when they talk about slavery, I call you, go back. The people who are selling their people are not the white people. It's we, the black people. Our king, those people are selling his own people. They are the ones selling their own people. So one thing about we Africans, we always blame people for our failure. We always blame people for anything that happened to us. If somebody is dying in Nigeria, they will find some. If they're taking that person to hospital, they will tell you that village man is killing that person, or village people. So until we start taking blame, we start embracing our failure. That is when we are going to go far. So, and what P2B is doing, and what P2B is making Nigerians coming together, is because P2B is telling people what they want to hear. And that is why people are clamoring, people are voting, people are investing their time. So and another thing I want to say, you see this INEC of a thing people keep talking about, INEC is going to rig this election. Let me assure you, but INEC cannot, and they can't dare. Because what happened in these answers have shown people. You see, the worst thing that can happen to Nigeria, if anybody make a mistake and ring the election, you want to say Nigeria blessed. I was asking, Nigeria will burn because the anger that people will use to burn Nigeria. I'm telling you, what happened in NSAS is just a little thing that is going to happen if anybody try. Because this time now, Nigeria have waking up. People have waking up. You can't manipulate people anymore. And if you try, and if people find that they voted for P2B, you now want to use your own power to subdue them. You want to, as in Nigeria will burn to ashes. I'm telling you, because what people are going to, the anger, because this election is all about anger. Look at the way people are coming out. If you talk anything about P2B, people will counter you. The reason they are countering because they are fed up. So they see that this is the only hope they have. So if INEC is trying to, anybody that have their address or have their contact, should advise them.
Okay.
At least that would be the best thing they will do. So if you try to say you
Thank
want to
you.
rig the election, you are making a mistake. Thank you so
Thank
much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Collins, for that wonderful submission of yours. But I still feel INEC has to be pressured. They need to understand that Nigerians are fed up of the hardship, of the pains, of the sorrow, of the poverty. We're tired of the insecurity. With everything that is happening, I think we still need to put pressure on INEC for them to try everything they can within their powers to make sure that this election is free and fair. Thank you once again. I also want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Joseph Oji for the super chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Joseph, for your continuous support to Ninja Watch. We really do appreciate you. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. Okay, that being said, I'm going to go straight to the next person we have here for today, and that will be Mr. T. Mr. T, please, you have the floor. Please talk to us.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good evening, wherever you are watching from. Uh, Good evening, Kashi. Good evening, Niger Watch. Good evening, the panelists. Good evening, the ones in the comment section. It's just basically to make some few contributions here. Um, I think Omoye was asking Mr. Helvis if he wants to be a governor. I think Omoye would have been a better candidate for that position as a lady with power to go to represent the people. If she would take up that challenge or that tax, I mean, we have people that will support her because honestly, these people are suffering. People are suffering. What was watching yesterday, how the roads are bad and these guys are still stealing. I mean, it just reminds me of service in Bauchi State, where you see the chairmen, they don't stay in the local government where they're supposed to be their chairman. They stay in Bauchi town. Now, the same, how will you be a governor of a state and then go sit down in Lagos State? That, I mean, it's just a show of shame. So I'm wondering if you can, if you want to take up that tax, I mean, you have great people that will support you, and you already have a platform that is here. So decide and let us know. We'll create a platform for you.
If the universe aligns, everything has to align for anything to happen. So just like my Ogasa, Mr. Elvis, I said, well, for now, not thinking about it, but we never know, right? So I'm on the same page as he is. If it
Okay.
doesn't align, it's not gonna, just like Peter Obi's align, everything aligns. It's very important. That's what we miss in Nigeria. We never look for leaders that everything aligns with. We just jump because it favors our pockets. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, and with what you guys are saying, it just a way also to make people out there understand that, because I think the politics in Nigeria is people go asking people, do you want to do this? And then the people they ask don't think the same way that you think, because now it is either a do or die affair. And that's why you see an old man that can't even read anything from his own, maybe cannot even speak from uh, his own wealth of wisdom. Now have to probably wait for them to write him a document before he can make a speech, even for 5 minutes. Was watching him saying that, oh, he doesn't go to social media anymore, and the things that he was even saying did not align, and that just shows how wicked people are. But the sad thing about everything is the fact that you still have youth, women, men, even sorry to say, the disabled ones still canvassing for these people. That is how bad it is. And it just shows how wicked and desperate people can be. But I think with all that is happening now, things are beginning to change, because it was banking on Arewa now. Arewa said, no, we're not going with this guy anymore. And that is what the Northerners can do. Northerners can mean, they just like the in the western part of the country, they say, keep dancing forward, we are behind you. And they will just be looking at the person dancing forward, and they don't follow after you. They already know what they want to do. The only thing is just that everything should continue to align for the right candidate, for this humble man that has the people at heart, and then things can change. But if we have more folks that can actually stand to talk truth to power, then things will turn out to be to switch. Because for him now, I don't see any visibility of him going anymore. El-Rufai came out, spoke. Now Arewa is the one speaking now, saying, "Oh, they are disassociating themselves from Shettima and Tinubu now." And that's just to piggyback on what these people said, the Afenifere. So hopefully you will think and just sit down and then come support Peter Obi. That would be a good one for him if he wants to support Peter Obi. But I think above all, the key thing is just on the fact that it is not time for people to relax. Don't relax. Like they said, hashtag INEC, because the battle is now between Labour Party and INEC. And they will do everything possible to rig the election, only if the people will not keep quiet. And I like what Patutomi and the other people did. I think in Lagos, they also did the same thing. Now, how will you have a polling unit in local government secretariats? So the Labour Party candidate took the battle to the INEC official in Lagos, saying that take out all of the polling units out of the local government secretariat. And that should be the call that every state should also make, so that way they can have a credible election. Because this election is between INEC and the people. So if INEC is able to do the right thing, then the election will be free and fair. And then that way you can have a better candidate. But also the youth, the women and the men, the disabled society, everybody should come out and talk truth to power. Make the right choice. People are suffering. People are dying in their numbers. Make the right choice. This is the time. I'll just keep it short for you. Hopefully, Mr. Elvis and Ms. Omoye can think about what we said. I mean, it will be a good combination for you guys. One is the governor and the other one is the vice. That would be a good combination in Edo State. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. T, for your wonderful submission right there. We really appreciate you for always taking time out to do this with us. God bless you. Everyone who has contributed so far, thank you. And I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Peter Ife for the super chats right there. Thank you so much, sir, for your support. We appreciate you. This goes a long way into making what we do a reality every day. Thank you so much, guys. Mr. Elvis, on my corner, also of una dey here, I beg, we go give una our votes if una decide to run. Thank you once again. Let's move straight to the next person we have here, and that will be the finest of all, Irene Finest. Please talk to us.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Kachi. Wayoma. Well done. Good day, everyone. Good evening, according to your time, everyone. People in the comment section, fellow panelists, and our viewers across the globe. I greet you all. Honestly, some of the video you people play earlier, there's a particular man, that man that was speaking, talking about Peter Obi, irrespective of party. I respect that man. That is what I expect most Nigerians to look beyond right now. I don't expect, because many people have labor in their various political party where they belong. I don't expect them to just suddenly dump their party overnight and come and join Labour Party, which is quite understandable. If they can, it would be nice, because me personally, I am somebody that right from time, I believe in candidates, not party. That's why Obi support on my part has been from when Obi was even in PDP. When he was still in PDP, I've not even gone to Labour Party, because I've always followed his record from his days as governor and all that. So if you cannot leave your party, you can't be blind to party now. You can't be blind to party. As for Tinubu, honestly, sometimes lately I have mixed feelings for this man, because Tinubu is like a grandfather to many of us. Honestly, I will be so sad to see my grandfather out there disgracing himself, fooling himself in this manner, just because you want to answer a president of a country. You have all it takes. In fact, you have pocket Lagos enough to give yourself the kind of life you wish to give. For example, the other day, look at Otedola. With his age and everything, do many of us really think Otedola cannot come and start dragging ballots the way Tinubu is doing right now? He have the money, have the influence. As for today, I don't know about tomorrow if he will come out, but he choose to be flexing his money with his family, which was good to look and see, because he worked for his money, can enjoy it as he like, even though he was having so many critics about that. I don't want to go there. I expect Tinubu to be doing same right now. I want to ask a question. I don't know how his family is feeling right now. For Senator Remi, seeing the husband being the laughing stock of the whole country, speaking bulabu, balaba. Then I saw another one today where he was busy saying multiplication, or what was he saying? Honestly, I can't get it. Can't these people just get this man? Sit him down. Tell him, sir, papa, or daddy wa, or which way they want to call him in their own way they call this man. Tell him, we have gotten enough. Daddy wa, let's enjoy our money. Let's live life. In fact, the time that is remaining for you, because it's not strange to anybody looking at that man. You will know that that man is not okay. I am not, I feel bad in the sense that I don't want to sound as if I am talking because of his age, because many of us actually want to arrive his age or even more. Because for me, I believe it's a blessing for somebody to arrive old age. It's a big blessing, because when young people die now, many of us cried, gone too soon and all that. It's a blessing for somebody to arrive old age. But the one that is not a blessing is everybody to be using God forbid language for a grandfather right now. Somebody that people are supposed to be going to bless me, discuss what they want to do, how they want to repair the country, which you will join and enjoy. They will discuss it with you. You will lay hand and pray for them and send them, go, my son, you will do well. We are solidly behind you. Then you now wake up and decide to come and run marathon at this time of the night. My people, I don't understand his family. I think his family is the major enemy, the first enemy that Tinubu have, apart from the way Nigeria. Because it broke my heart when I saw the man saying yesterday, till now I cannot even read social media, because he will have high blood pressure. It's the worker, the children that are telling him, lie down on top of the table, we can't even sit well. My dear, age is not there. Your health issue is something else. The family, Bikonu. Did you people really think the way Nigeria is right now, Tinubu can carry the pressure of Nigeria?
Sorry,
a lot of pressure is there.
Can I repeat this? Do you know why they don't care? Sorry to cut you short. Do you know why they don't care? Nigerian politicians, it is their immediate family that benefit from it. So even if he dies, they don't care. Provided he gets there, they get what they want. That's Nigeria for you. Your closest person is your greatest enemy. Thank you.
That is what I am saying. I know how Nigerian politics work, but I am just saying in the human part of it. Because if these people have not gotten all they have, it's a different case.
They don't care. They want to get more. They are very greedy people.
Excuse me, let me finish. I know that Tinubu has a lot of money. It's not a secret to everybody in Nigeria. So now people are complaining that say he's moving around like a governor with a security. What is, you people already have this name, have influence. Which necessity do you have to throw this old man out there? Children are making meme of him. Everybody is, oh my God. I don't know. I feel so bad. I'm speaking outside politics right now because if I want to speak politically, of course I will join the meme group and meme it and laugh over the video and mock. But this time around, honestly, we are Nigerians. This man should think. If he's in UK here right now, Tinubu should be in a care home. If the family are not capable to take care of him, then you want to come and run a country of 200 and something million where more than half is languishing in abject poverty? How will you stand it? And I also want to message the people that I understand all of us, our spirit is high right now. We want to be, we are seeing Messiah, I also want us to remind us, Nigeria problem, I think is longer than Martin Kilimanjaro or what they call that mountain. Many people should not expect Obi to come and perform miracle in his first 4 years, because a country that have been destroyed for the past 62 years, nobody should expect any human being to come and repair it in 4 years. We are shouting this thing because we need somebody to lay a foundation, because right now Nigeria don't even have foundation. We need somebody to come and lay this foundation. And I like the spirit that everything is starting with right now. I pray it continue when Obi gets there. Any foundation that he lays and anything that he do, the spirit of continuation, anybody that is coming, this fight now fight to finish. We need to tie the bets, not be only for Obi body. As Obi they finish, if now 4 years or 8 years, he won't do. Anybody that is coming, we don't want abandon projects. You want to come and start because make it for siphon, collect, put for pocket. No way. I want Nigerians to have that at the back of their minds. You are seeing today, look into the future. Also plan ahead, because I believe that is how many Western countries take pass us today. We need to plan ahead. Because we don't want, because if all these things will not make sense, by the time Obi get there, let's set in foundation. Anybody that is coming will not continue. We will go back to square zero. So it have to be all of us have to collaborate. Everybody has to work on this. The person that is coming, the citizen, because the other day, for example, Wike was making reference, this road that they built, I don't want to see poster there, I don't want to see this thing there. Tomorrow you go and see them putting poster there. They will mess up the whole thing, they will come and start shouting government. Nigeria citizen, our mindset, we need to go and work on it. In as much as we are looking for government that will change the country to Dubai overnight for us, we have to also change our mindset to work on ourselves, to collaborate with our government. Even we that are in diaspora, not that we'll be here obeying law. You cannot drive without license. The day you enter Nigeria, now you go first go drive without license, beat the first traffic way there for your front. You drink Ragolis water, you throw away the bottle put for gutter. Because not be government, they can't block all the gutters where they in Nigeria. Not be that they can't pack all the rubbish bin where they for street put for there. We have to work on ourselves. We have to collaborate with the government. And Obi, well done, sir. For giving us ease to represent you. For being marketable. You are sellable. We are not stressful to defend you, to market you. And as we are sending you there, with due respect, sir, don't fail us, because we are putting a lot. We are putting a lot to support you. So we expect to whom much is given, much is also expected. Thank you all so much. That's what I have to do.
Irene Finance, thank you so much for your wonderful submission right there.
Thank you, Madam. Thank you.
Yes, I really support you when you
Thank you,
said
Mr. Elvis.
Nigerians should work on their mindset. Like you just stated there, you'll be abroad, you can drive. You cannot drive without a license. But the day when you come Nigeria, you go turn to Odunga. Nobody go fit talk to you again. Odunga now you go turn to. So we really need to work on our mindset. We really need to
No, Kachi,
collaborate.
because they can bribe police, something they cannot do in
Uh-huh.
abroad. Go to Nigeria,
Exactly.
implement it. Also, let them know how you work, the system you are enjoying, how
Exactly.
you work there. I
And
want it to work here
they
like
know
that.
how these things
Yes.
work. They know how these things work, but not lie. Once they come here, they turn to Odunga because they feel they can bribe their way with money. We really need to work on our mindset and we need to collaborate with our government. If the government they do well, may we serve, do well by doing the right thing at always. Thank you so much. And I also want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Alexander Gomez for the super chat. Thank you, Mr. Alexander, for your continuous support to Ninja Watch. We really appreciate you. God bless you. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. I also want to say a very big thank you to everyone who has contributed so far. You guys have been super amazing. The viewers, I cannot forget you guys. Thank you so much, the viewers, for always doing this with us. The people on the comment section, thank you so much for doing this, for making the comment section lively, interactive, and educative. I appreciate you all. Let's move straight to the next person we have here before we move on to the next segment, and that will be Mr. Ncbd. Mr. Ncbd, good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Yes, good evening, Sister Kachi. Good evening, Ninja Watch.
Good evening,
Mr.
sir.
Ninja Watch. Good evening, the panelists, and good evening, everyone watching us and listening to us from any part of the world. And may God not allow us to bulaba. Well, I want to quickly say I was listening just now to at the side. What's the name? Is it the lady of NCA? That lady that does a lot of interview. And okay, that one is another program going on. And I had one question that just make me start imagining what kind of question is that. I know she's a good, she will try to do as much as she can do the right way. Is the pyramid? Is it? She said, is it the food? Whatever under Buhari will how does Peter Obi intend to continue the food? Is it food explosion or there's a way she said that? So I'm starting to is that a question? But it's okay. That's another that's something for another topic. Then well, like my sister Irene Finest, for someone to put finest in their name, you have to know that that person. If you see that person in real life, that's the finest woman on earth. All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate what she has said. I agree with everything that she has said because it's very important for us to understand that we are not we are not criticizing Tinubu because of his age, because everybody is praying to get to that age. Most of us are. But we're only saying that when you get to a certain age, you have to go and rest. You have to now start enjoying your grandchildren. Yeah? You've already got away with all the things you have got away with. Getting 30% from the taxes in Lagos State, all these things. You have been able to get away with some of these things for long. Doesn't mean you get away with it forever. But now you still want to come because of some maybe lifelong ambition. You just want to sit there. And everybody knows that this is how this man's health condition is not, his health condition and his age, everything, they are not correlating. It's not something that he will not be able to handle the pressure. He will not be able to even deliver basic functions. If reading from an already written speech is an issue, and yet, so you begin to ask yourself, let's assume that we already know what Tinubu is all about. We already know. We already know what the cabal or whoever is all about. But all these other people that are pushing this man, we should also sometimes focus our energy a little bit in addressing these people. And we should not just think that it's politics, because these are the people, some of them are our relatives, not me, but some of them are people you know, even some of your friends. I told about two of my friends the other day that, you see, you've been my friend for a while, but if you keep on, if you do not change this your stand because of tribalism, we are not going to be friends. They thought I was joking. They were like, "Ah, what's wrong with you?" I'm saying, no, I'm not saying I hate you. I'm only saying we are not going to be friends, because how can you say that you want the good for people and you're wishing them a president like Agbado, Mr. Agbado? You understand? So these things, we have to understand that we must approach it from a revolutionary mindset, because we cannot continue to be taking it as if it's politics as usual. We are fighting for our own survival at this point. Because like Irene said, it's obvious that if somebody like this is there, he cannot be in charge. He is not going to be in charge, and that is why they want him there. That's why they want him. He can't be in charge. Okay, look at what Rufai said the other time. And they are telling us that they have come out to rectify. Is it true? They have corrected, they have agreed. So what did they agree? Did everything he said about Agbado, did he change? Because he said something about the age is frail, he cannot. So because you have agreed, does it mean now he's now young and he's now healthy? So that's just the truth of the matter, is that these people know, and we have to make sure that we do not, we scream and we show that we don't want. So that even if they are going to try and rig, it will be clear to the whole world that these people are rigging. And we must apply pressure on INEC, a lot of pressure, like Omoye said. We will have to pressurize these people to make sure, for them to understand that, we are watching them, we are seeing everything they are doing. All right, thank you. Let me stop there for now. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. NCBD, for your wonderful contribution and for always taking time out to do this every time. We appreciate every one of you on the comments, the viewers, and of course the panelists. We learn a lot from you guys every day. Thank you so much. We're going to move on to the next segment before we start giving our closing remark for today. Thank you once again. Please endeavor to like and share this broadcast so more people can know what we do here. Thank you very much. Mr. Niger Watch, please.
All right. Thank you very much, my people, for every one of you that have contributed. We appreciate you all. We have another segment that we need to quickly go through. We have a couple of videos here, but we're going to be starting with one. Please share, help us to share this broadcast. Help us to share. And the insecurity in Nigeria is still going on, currently still going on. I would like us to listen to this first. My system, my software, I don't know what is happening.
Lokoja Road, with over 500 buses and passengers packed on the road because of a block of 2 trailers of Fulani gunmen barricading and have already kidnapped 7 buses into the forest. Now, these are people packed on the road. We were just lucky to have been informed by one of the trailer not to keep moving, but to pack out somewhere. And they resisted the effort of the uniformed men standing on gun. You can see from a distance, where I can't trek to, how buses and passengers are packed on the road, yet no security to disperse the battalion that have come out in numbers, with already 3 buses kidnapped into the bush. You can see up here as I'm walking, this is me, Reality Cosmos speaking, who would have also been a victim of the incident, heading to Abuja for a particular event. This is me. You can see me. And here are police officers also left helplessly. As you can watch, these are police officers standing helplessly. You see, this is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. These are police officers with guns, but the guns used by the insurgents are heavier, stronger than what they are carrying, which they confess that they can't do anything because what those people are holding is more. This is the country we find ourselves. This is the country Nigeria is today.
All right, that one happened today. The insecurity is still going on. The kidnappers are now demonstrating their activities now confidently without no fear. They are not worried over any kind of threats from the federal government at all. So as you can see, there were some police there who could not even go close to where the kidnappers were operating, because they said their guns were not sophisticated enough. So I thought I should bring that here. Yes, Bola Ahmed Tinubu will come out again with another malfunctioning speech. Let's listen to this.
Gave me lessons about making money, keeping money, and multi.
I want to say a very big thank you to all of you that have contributed so far. Please endeavor to like and share the broadcast if you are yet to do so our voices can keep spreading like wildfire, so YouTube can suggest this video to more people. Thank you once again. I beg, make una vote Peter Obi, Baba Ahmed Dati, Mama, Papa, and Pikin, Labour Party 2023. Thank you, guys. Let's go straight to Mr. Ike. Mr. Ike, please, you have 3 minutes to make your submission, please. 3 minutes. Thank you. Mr. Ike, please. Mr. Ike, can you hear me? Okay, I guess Mr. Ike is not available right now. We're going to go straight to Omoye's Corner. Omoye's Corner, please.
Hey, I am back. Sorry, I was multitasking. I'm watching Ubi on the live candidate, and I'm also multitasking.
You are teaching me, or you teaching me I'm supposed to come in first.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, Omoye's Corner, please. You're to speak. I'm calling it according to how it is on my screen, please. Mr. Prince called it. I think he left and he came back. So I'm just doing it according to the way it is on my screen. So please go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I was saying, but anyway, I personally, I just think for me, we need to keep the fire burning. What I mean by that is we need to stay on top of INEC, and we need to make sure that we are watching their every move and action on social media. And if you have any close contact, look and be very attentive to what's going on, because we need everyone involved in this fight. One person cannot do it alone. And I think one of the speakers alluded to the fact that it was Irene Finest, that Peter Obi, we're only just trying to get him in. The work that we have is very, very big. It's huge. And one person cannot do it all. So we need to make ourselves useful in whatever capacity that we can, because that country, again, like I have stated earlier, needs saving. We need to save that country right now. Before we even start to talk about the heavy issues, that country needs to be saved, because people that are bent on ensuring that that country does not survive is plenty. Again, we have descendants of slave traders living within us. We need to be mindful of that. There are people like you and I, our brothers and sisters in that same country, that want recolonization all over again, because that's how their forefathers made the money in the first place. If we have this at the back of our minds, we'll know how to channel our energy and fight correctly. You know, I was watching Peter Obi right now. The kind of questions they're asking him, very hard punching questions. I hope that this same moderator will have the same energy when Agbado and Mikano comes, if he will show up, because he has not showed up. And I'm referring to Agbado here specifically. I hope that he does, so that we can hear him. And I want the lady to ask all the questions. Look at the questions that the audience are even, it's almost like they planted the audience there to be asking very, very bent questions, you know. But it's all good, because our candidate, our president is capable. He's able to answer the questions, and Dati always shows up with the wuto. I love that man. Hey, CVP and president, my God. Can your president and VP ever? May they show, may they answer questions. Make we see how far. You know, so my people, again, me, I go now. The last one I go talk with this, because I won't go join that debate. I must be on there. Vote Peter the Rock Obi. No darling, no, my people, and press neck. Mona press. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all.
Thank you, Moyeskana. Thank you for your wonderful submission. Now to press INEC now it is so pressure them, pressure upon pressure. Now me will they give them. Let's move straight to Mr. NCBD. Mr. NCBD, please. Mr. NCBD, are you there? Okay, I guess Mr. NCBD is not ready for us. We're going to go straight to
my sister, sorry, I'm there.
Okay, Mr. NCBD, 3 minutes, please.
Okay. Sorry if you. Hello?
Mr. NCBD, yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
All right, yeah. I was going to ask, like, is it still on the same topic, or you can speak on?
Yes, you can diversify a little bit, but it should just be around what we're talking about today. Thank you. 3 minutes, please.
Okay, well, to be honest with you, I've been just a bit concentrating somehow. I've been splitting my attention on two sides, so I'm kind of listening the other side and listening here, because there are some very strong questions these people are trying to. But it's okay. It's good. Those are they are not honest questions in my opinion, but it's still, they kind of framed it in a way that it looks important. So yeah, it's good. They should do that. I hope they also keep the same energy with everybody. If not, it's going to be clear that it's a skewed question. Well, I think the only thing I will just say is that these G5 governors, what's the name, Wiki and the likes, well, like we said, whether they are doing anything underground or anything, that's why we should not probably criticize them. But at the same time, let us also not like, we also appreciate the fact that the governor, is it the governor of Oyo State, had given the field, the stadium, to Obedient. So that clearly shows that they are at least among the governors that are not going to try and stop the campaign of Peter Obi in their states, and which is a good thing. So we appreciate that, and we hope that that this crisis they are having in PDP will never be resolved. It should let the crisis continue, and because once the crisis is there, then at least we know that we still, it's working for our good. I was listening to Kwakwanso. He was saying that he can never step down at this point for anybody, and nobody should step down for anybody, because if he does, then it's not going to work for. It's not in our interest, unless he's stepping down for Peter Obi and he endorses Peter Obi. So, well, my sister, I think I won't say so much, because I feel like let other people speak. Then, if there's any other thing to say, I will probably come in and finish. It's just that my attention is divided. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. NCBD, for your wonderful submission. Right there, let's move to Mr. Prince. Please, guys, help us like and share the broadcast. Thank you, Mr. Prince. Prince Collins.
Hello, hello. Can you hear
Yes,
me
I
now?
can hear you, sir. Yes, please go ahead. 3 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah. Let me see if my battery will be because I'm just struggling. I'm struggling to. Okay. I don't have much to say anyway. Just rather than just to wish everybody well, we should keep the flag flying. Should keep encouraging others that are not in line with our school of thought yet. We should try and use ourselves as good examples to promote good governance. We should use ourselves as a good example to teach others the way things will go. And the only way you can express good things is to use yourself as good example, just as Peter B is doing right now. So we should try as much as possible to do the right thing, and we should try as much as possible to be patient enough, not to tolerate as well. It's very important. When you tolerate people begin to see you as somebody that's patient. I think that is what Nigeria actually needs now. So we should do our best to do the right thing, to play along with the right part, and so that we'll have good followers. Because you can't force people into your, your clique. The only way you can encourage people to come to your clique is to be of good character. So we should do our best, and why we should be doing the right thing, because what they are trying to do right now, just as other people said, nobody's going to tell Tinubu to step down. But the people around you, they are interested in what they want to get. That's what I was trying to emphasize. Politicians, Nigerians actually, they don't tell you to step down. They know that they don't tell you to slow down in whatever you are doing. They know that they are going to benefit from, most especially when it comes to politics. Just like people that push Buhari there for the second time, they want to benefit from it. So once they want to benefit from it, they know that if you step down, they will be losing. So they will force you, even if the person is getting close to his grave, they will force this person. So it has been happening before. We saw what happened in a late year advice. He was very sick. They forced him to continue and couldn't finish up. So what is happening in Buhari's regime now? He's not too strong. People are just embezzling money, frauding activities is going on because they cannot control. That's exactly what they want. They want such thing to continue. That's why they want to push Tinubu to become who he wants to become, so that at the end of the day, when he's in the hospital taking care of himself or trying to take good care of his health, people will be there looting. He cannot even open book and make a reference to record. People that are working for him to become billionaires in different ways. So that's exactly what they are planning. So that's why the people must do their best to make sure that they don't succeed. And what ANEC is doing right now to ring this election is to begin to register nuisance, cows, animals, and other abstract objects to make it real and countable, because they can't ring the county now. So what they are going to do is to register children, adult people from other nation, neighboring countries, to make sure that they are good. And that's exactly what they are. So what they are going to do. So if we are going to discourage anything, that's the area we are going to focusing on INEC to make sure that they remove those that are underage, those that are not, good enough to be our voters. They should remove them and they should scrutinize, because it's a pity that we cannot actually scrutinize and register now, because Nigeria is not into identification, so we don't know who is. So that is a big pity, and that is the area the government should control for us to actually have a good democracy. Until we do that, we're not going to have a clean democratic process. So I want to thank everybody, as I said before. I want us to keep the flag flying. So I congratulate you for what you are doing. I congratulate Nigeria Watch. I congratulate everybody in general. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Prince Collins. We appreciate you too for always coming out here to do this with us. God bless every one of you. I appreciate you guys. God bless you. May our effort never be in vain. And may the Almighty continuously crown all of our efforts with success. Thank you all so much. God bless you. Let's move straight to Irene Finest. Irene Finest, please. Talk to us in 3 minutes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you, Kachi. I also want to appreciate Prince Collins for, he has been one of our old timer, and the submission he was giving before. I just want him to let him know that Don't worry, those people will come back by the time we go to our to Edo Gobe election time. That being said, I want to start with Mr. Aggregately. Mr. Aggregately, you are busy singing aggregately. Are you for real? Sometimes it gets to a time in someone's life, whether man or woman, you keep your selfish interests aside. It's like, for example, when they interview Obi, when they were asking Obi, when you were leaving PDP, you didn't tell anybody, even Atiku confirmed that he was not aware. It was after that you told him. Obi said, at a point in somebody's life, there are some decisions you will take. You will want to take, you will take that decision without anybody's opinion. These people, Mr. Aggregately, in fact, sometimes I don't know. These people are people's father. They are people, they have family. You will come to national TV and come and start fooling yourself. The like of Fani Kayode, likes of Dino Melaye, like in fact, name their likes. You will just come saying something that is not okay. You are keeping a blind eye because you want to benefit. See, let me tell you people, it's already late. It's too late for all this game. Because you see, today, I was talking with my mom. You know, I was like, I hope you people are not backsliding. How is the obedience movement going in our area there? My mom was like, see, my daughter, now be all of us they go. I say her, you know now, if not be Obi self, nobody will come call for money again. So we're just laughing. After I now say, oh, what about your friends? As a former women leader in your zone in I think APC or PDP, that my mom was doing women leader for them one time. So he said, my daughter, we now they do party for this one or leave party for this one. Make we first face Obi first. After party, after Obi, we'll come know whether everybody will go back to where they come from. He said they are telling them that Tinubu has money, that they will use money to do it. Imagine the age of my mom. Old women knows that. They were telling me, I think it was with two of our friends, they were telling me that if INEC temper with this one, that the kind of war that we start in Nigeria, nobody can off it. This is old women, advanced women, elderly women talking. So if INEC know what is good for them, if all these Mr. Aggregates and all these English-speaking people coming to defend the undefendable, it's high time people know that it's already too late. Because we are not just here losing our voice. Because as I'm feeling for my fellow Nigerians, most of us that are having children in diaspora. It's my prayer for me not to have a child and gift it to a Western world. Because sometimes, whether we like it or not, when I'm saying it, some people pick offense about it. Most children that are born here, if nothing is being done about Nigeria now, which will be so free to like carry them, come and visit Nigeria, you come, they stay, they will not come back. It will get to a stage, they will never come back. They can come for visit if you are lucky to spend holiday. There are some that will not even go for holiday. If they virtually visit once and have bad experience, they might not even come back. What does that tell you? We grew up in that country. They brought us up with our culture. We love where we are coming from, irrespective of the wicked and bad leaders we have had over the years. Like me, I am proud of Nigeria. I'm a proud Nigerian, irrespective of the obstacle that Nigerian passport gave us sometimes. But I'm proud to be a Nigerian. So I want my children to know my roots, to know where their parents is coming from. Even if they want to decide to remain abroad, they can be able to hit their chest and say that I'm from a Nigeria root. They can hit their chest. If they are married tomorrow with children, they can say, okay, I want to go to Nigeria, my father's land, my mother's land, to visit or to stay a little. And to also show it to my children. I wouldn't want my lineage to go missing and remain in colonial master's land. I wouldn't want it. That is why I'm here losing my voices every day. And all this bunch of people If I can call them men, they will still come to national television to come and defend, to come and sell on sellable market for people. My people, please, especially the ones in diaspora, if not for yourself, for your children, it's not pleasant. I know how many teenagers right now that are growing up between the age of 18, 19, 20 that are languishing in prison, that probably if they were brought up with the education they used to brought us from far back in Nigeria, they would be more useful to themselves than the system here. There are some good systems here. There are some bad ones here that you can't talk to children. You can't do certain things. People in diaspora can testify to this. We know most of us suffer back home to grow up, but there are still some education that were being given to us that we cannot deny the fact that is the best. I want my children to have idea of that. I want them to know their land, to know their roots. So please, my people, let's not slow down. Let's recharge the battery. If it's going down, recharge it. We will fight to finish. We will take our country back. We will bring Nigeria to world map again. We will make sure we make Nigeria. When we come out, we'll be proud to say, I am a Nigerian. Please, my people, let's do this thing. Let's vote Peter Obi to get a better Nigeria for all of us. If it's good for you, it will be good for me. Even all these people blabbing in national TV now, it's not going to favor only me and you that is losing voice here. It will also favor them and favor their children. So let's be reasonable and know what we're doing and stop coming to the national TV to come and be speaking aggregately, and the multiplication. I don't know what they are saying, but I think it's high time we use our tongue to count our teeth and make our country great again. Nigeria is a great country. Nigeria have great people. We have intelligent people. We have people that can stand up to their responsibility and make that country great. Many professionals in diaspora today are scared of the cabas because my husband's elder brother was called in US to come and work in their states, in their government states. Do you know what he said? That I don't think I can handle it because if I go there, if I don't join them in the bribery case and all everything they are doing there, they might just kill me. He's a PhD holder in US. We have a lot of people that are ready to invest in Nigeria. But what does the system tell us? So let's work on this so that many of us can go back home. Many of us are sick of bone. Now snow has started falling in Europe. We wake up, some of us wake up as early as 5 a.m. in the morning. A lot that we can do in Nigeria without suffering. Not God bless us with a good weather, good country, good food, good tradition, good culture. That we can watch few people, that is not even up to 1 million people, drilling our country down the drain, languishing all the natural resources and all the cultural heritage that God has blessed us with, our color, our climate and everything. We will just close our eyes and watch them finish everything right in front of our eye. Let us wake up and say, not in our generation, that will make our country great again. Thank you. Kachi, are you there? Kachi, are you there? Hello, Kachi? Mr. Elvis, are you there?
Yes, I can hear you. I think we Kashi have network issue right there. Can you hear me?
Yes, I think Kachi is having issue with her network.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm happy that you were here. Thank you. All right. I appreciate every one of you. I'm not sure who have. I guess everybody have contributed, right?
No, I think Mr. Ike I don't know if he's watching something or Kachi was calling him before. He have not said something, but he's there in the screen. So okay, I don't know if he's even hearing us.
No, he's not hearing us because he's Mr. Ike, can you hear me? Mr. Ike cannot hear us. So I think we need to round up right now. Everybody have contributed. Thank you very much, everybody, for your time with us this evening. We appreciate you all. If there's any breaking news later on, it's still very early. We're certainly going to be out. If not, tomorrow, join us 10 a.m. in the morning, Monday to Saturday. We are here with Ima. And 5 p.m. to Monday to Thursday, we are here in a normal discussion. While on Friday, we have a debate here. Also endeavor to join us and let's do this together. On Saturday, 6 p.m., Sunday, 6 p.m., we are literally here Monday to Monday. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for your support. Remember, we are here to save Nigeria. Thank you. And people, now yeah, now we'll round up. Help us share this broadcast right now. Like the broadcast as well. Let me quickly go to the comment section to acknowledge the people that we have here. I can see, oh wow, there's a lot of people right there. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy, for all you'll be doing. We appreciate you always, always, always. I appreciate the Queen Valerie right there. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you that is right there with us right now. Make una help us share, share, share. Before that, let us take a break with this. Then come back to you guys.
All right, guys, thank you all so much for taking time out to do this with us again. God bless you all. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, Irene Finest, for the wonderful submission of yours right there. Really do appreciate you. And yes, you have said it all. Nigeria is a great nation, consists with great people. I mean, we're wonderful people. We just need the right set of leaders to drive this nation. To be honest, it's terrible that at this point in time we're still going through all of this. And I've said it before, 2022 we still a shut up NEPA. It doesn't make any sense. Other people are, looking for more things to make life easier for their citizens and all of that. We were still shutting up NEPA. Oh, God, I beg, may they not take light. Abba, it's not right. We shouldn't be going through all of this in 2022. So we have to vote wisely and vote for Peter Obi, Dati Ahmed Baba 2023 for the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Please, guys, let's do the needful by supporting our people, continuously talk to them, sensitize people, be intentional about your efforts in all of this, because together we can do this. I don't know if Mr. Ike is ready for us now to give his closing remark. Mr. Ike, if you're available, please speak to us. If you're not, Ryan will be rounding up the show soon. Mr. Ike,
No,
can you
Mr.
hear me,
I,
please?
Mr. I cannot hear us at all, so we rather just
Oh,
round up now.
wow.
I've called him several
All
times.
right. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria. Thank you, everybody who has contributed today and everyone who has super chatted us. God bless every one of you, the viewers, the commenters, and of course, all our panelists that contributed today. You guys have been super amazing. Thank you so much, and God bless you. My name is Kachi. Please endeavor to join us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Nigerian time for our newspaper headline reviews, and 5 p.m. Nigerian time for a discussion just like this one we just had. Thank you all so much. Do this for us tomorrow again. God bless you. This is me saying thank you so much. Bye and ciao, ciao. Bye bye.
Bye, Kachi. Bye.